Hello everybody. Welcome into Watch Me Wednesday. Today is a big day. I am going to be announcing the winners from last week's double pinwheel tutorial where I said I was going to give away 2 of Eleanor Burns' double pinwheel blocks. So you need to stick with me. I'm going to announce them at the end, and there are 2 winners who had gone over to my YouTube site and commented and subscribed to my YouTube. And I drew winners from there, so I have 2 to share with you at the end of this tutorial. So today I have a new tutorial. I really wanted to come, hi everybody, I really wanted to bring you some really super easy blocks over the past few weeks to do while you're at home. And hi everybody. So this one is one that Lisa, who is here, Lisa, my cohort in crime, she feels that this is one of the understated patterns that I've done over the years. And she has this actually on her living room couch. So I'm going to show you a tutorial from my pattern Raspberry Roll. And yes, I put the link above me so you have it there to use afterwards. I would so appreciate it if you'd also purchase the pattern if you like it that much. So I want to show you how to do this super simple quilt. I'm going to show you how to just do the square block, but to make the entire quilt, you're going to need the pattern actually to do your setting triangles and your corner triangles as well, plus yardage amounts if you decide to do yardage. But with that said, hit that share button so I can get on with the tutorial. I will actually also give away 2 of these patterns. Same deal, I'll give you the information at the end of this video. So let's get started. I'm gonna actually turn the camera down because I want you to see what I have here, and then I'm gonna demo how to make this block. Super easy, you're gonna love it. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna turn you down. Okay, so let's see. So here is what I have. I have it all set up here so you can see. You're going to be using 2.5-inch strips for this entire quilt, which is awesome. I'm making my own version again, similar to the crazy block quilt that I did. I'm doing color blocking. So you've got your rainbow of colors, and again, I'm choosing colors from my fabric lines again. So it's going to be another type memory quilt. So this is the block I'm going to be demoing. It's really super easy block to do. I've got it in all these different colors, okay? So let's get started. I did this as kind of like, you know, those sous chefs, you put it in the oven and look at what you get. So anyway, so I'm going to set this down here and I'm going to show you. So we want to start off, I'm going to shift these a little forward that way. So we're going to start off with our block, and what I do is I like to chain piece, okay? So when you are chain piecing, I want to arrange my block as such so that I know what I'm going to piece. And this particular block, what I like to work with is contrast in color. So the center block is always going to be either a darker or a lighter than your next round, and then the last round. So if this is a dark one, this will be light and this will be dark. If this is light, this is going to be dark and that would be light. Just so you get a little bit of contrast there. It doesn't have to be that way, but I think your fabrics will show off a little bit better that way. So anyway, so you're going to set it up, and I have actually 4. No, I have 3 in this one. This will get chain piece. So what I did was I set up 3 blocks. So I set up a red one, if you will, a blue one, and a yellow one. So they're all set up with the squares that I need in the middle, the rectangles here, and the rectangles here. All set up, ready for me to chain piece. But I'm going to show you the steps individually. And then when I'm done, I'm going to start chain piecing the whole blocks. So we start up with it all set up, but we start from the middle. So you have those 3 squares And actually, let me go back here. Let me pull this back up for a second. So we have the 3 squares in the middle. These 3 guys right here, they're all separate. Okay, and we are going to have to piece them together. So that's your first round. And I went ahead and I sewed these 3 together. And you can see I pressed the seams towards the light block. You can press them towards the inner block. I just think that there's less going to be less bulk, because if you press everything in the inside, you've got this smaller block on the inside. So the first step is to do these 3 blocks together, okay? Then once you're done with that, you're going to flip right sides together, your next rectangles, and you're going to sew those. So you end up, let me remove this. I prepped everything. And I will demo on the other ones to you real quick, but I want to show you the scenario here. So then once you've done those 3, you put in your next 2 rectangles and you sew those and you press them outwards again. Okay, so you have this block. Super easy. The next step would be to put these rectangles on. Okay. That's your next step. Then, once you have that done, which is here, you put those 2 rectangles on either side. You're going to, again, press towards the outside, okay? And you're doing this all at a 1/4 inch. And then, obviously, your next step is then to rotate these right sides together and sewing down either end, and then you end up with your block. Okay, so really super simple. Let me show you what I mean by the chain piecing. Okay, so let me bring these back up here. Okay, so we have these, and then let me rotate you guys over to my sewing machine. I'm going to put these back here. These are my stacks, and I like to make them nice and neat. They're the different sizes of the rectangles and the squares that you need. So let me bring you over to my sewing machine. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take, actually I probably shouldn't have moved you that quickly, but I'm going to take my stack, my middle stack of fabric. So remember I said the 3 that I had the red, the blue, and the yellow already lined up. So I'm going to take the other side of the stack, and I'm going to chain piece these. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Oops, I can't. My fingers are fumbling today. I'm going to go ahead and line these up. And again, I have a 1/4 inch foot on my machine. Let me just go ahead and dim this light so you can kind of see a little bit better. The light on the machine. Let's do so that way you can kind of see a little bit better. I can see pretty well. I just want you to be able to see. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew at a 1/4 inch. My foot pedal is all the way out there, and I've got to sew with my. I'm sewing. I'm actually pressing down. Yay! Again, and you're just going to sew at a 1/4 inch. Oh, and I let that thread go through. So you're going to go ahead and sew that one, and then you're going to take your next one, line that up with your blue, your round, and you're just chain piecing. It makes it so much more efficient. And you're just going to chain piece all of them. Once you're done with the first, oops, you know what? It's telling me my thing is not threaded. Do you believe it? That's what happened. That's why I let my thread go. Okay, let's thread this up. Sorry, technical difficulty. Apparently I didn't have it threaded. Okay. Oh, it's not being cooperative with me now. Okay, well, technical difficulty there. Okay, there we go. So let's go do that again. We're going to do that quickly, okay? I'm going to put the pedal to the metal and I'm going to go. Quarter inch. It was blue next. And then yellow. And everything is at a quarter inch, and you can use your needle down function, which I love. Okay? And then again, once you've got those chain piece, you're going to press these. You're going to press them to the outside, away from your center block, okay? And then you're going to take your next stack and you're going to just add those on, keep chain piecing, press it to the next stack, and then you're going to add your rectangles. So it's really super simple block to do. So I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to point you back up at me. I know you guys don't really want to see me. You want to see me sew. Okay, I'm going to back you up so you're not right there. Hi, everybody. So anyway, you're going to be chain piecing the whole thing, which is super fast. So you get through these blocks really, really fast. So again, here are the blocks. And again, you got your middle round, your second round, and your third round. And what I'm going to do, so on the pattern, it's a really nice size pattern too. It's 65 by 79, so it's a great gift to make. You only really need 80 2.5-inch strips. But again, you need to make those setting triangles. If you have, and this one I did originally was with batiks, and it turned out really pretty. I'm doing my batiks with this as well. Whips up really fast, but I'm going to do something a little different with this version that I'm making. So I'm taking the blocks and I'm actually going to add black sashing from my Mandala Magic fabric and from my ancient etchings in there. So it's actually going to make it larger, which will be really cool. So you can go ahead and cut up strips or grab those jelly rolls that you have in your stash. It's a great stash buster. So definitely try and make this. And again, the link is up there, and I'm going to be giving away 2 of these. So I'm going to do it in a similar fashion that I did last week. So all you need to do, and I'll put the YouTube link once I get the video uploaded to my YouTube channel. So you need to wait because it'll take me just a little bit, probably about 30, 40 minutes once I'm done here. I'm going to put the YouTube link in the description. Go over to my YouTube channel, say you've watched the video in the comment there, and then subscribe to my channel. Tell me you subscribed, and you'll be entered in to win one of 2 patterns. Now, speaking of winners, I did draw 2 winners of this double pinwheel book. That was my last tutorial last week. So, do we have a drum roll? We have 2 winners that commented on my YouTube channel and subscribed, which I'm thankful for so much that you're out there watching my YouTube videos. I appreciate that. So the 2 winners, you're never going to believe it. They're actually 2 Kathys, believe it or not. One spelled with a C, one spelled with a K. And yes, I will let them know. So Kathy Prero, yay, you're one of the winners. And Kathy Clayton is the other winner. So congratulations to you both. And I will let you know on YouTube under your comments that you are winners. So, and I see some questions coming up and I will answer them in just a little bit. And here comes my quilt inspector number 1, just in time. He's coming to see what I'm up to. Oh my gosh. Anyway, he's going to lay right on my mat. Say hi to him. Anyway, this is, I'll put the link for you, Lisa. I know you said you can't find it. It's there. It's there. You got to look at the videos. It's there. So anyway, I will talk to you guys all later. Happy quilting. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I'll come back next week with something equally as fun. Have a great, great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.